we'll take 45 minutes and we'll go record shit.
Right. Okay. Kids ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's fucking do this.
I hope that's not like pre-coital. I feel bad for your girlfriend.
Okay.
In the hot tub.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to 3 Ps in a Podcast.
That's awful.
Shut up. It's a good name.
It's
is
not.
a good
We're working on it. Work in
Okay.
progress.
Hold on.
It's the only one that's lasted more than a day.
We're way hot. Way hot. Okay. Well, let's introduce ourselves. As always, I am Mick,
I'm Eric.
And I'm Wes.
and we have another special guest today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Myranda.
She's okay, guys. She's okay.
Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah. Semi-special guest.
Not a complete
Well,
cunt.
we don't. You don't need to worry about it, Miranda. We don't have a fan base or any listeners, so nobody cares.
I actually do. I have one coworker, Jen.
my
If you're
God.
listening, Jen, this is for you.
We have a listener.
Yeah.
My mom listened to it. I was
Sure
nervous.
do.
Oh man, don't tell me your mom listens to this. That like eliminates everything I was just going to say.
We talked about vaginas.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna
Last
say
week,
I'm a fan.
so-
I fap to this like every time you post one.
Oh,
So.
hey, we're professionals in the making, though. We can't be
Nice.
too crude.
Yeah.
We got-
Every week we get a little bit more professional.
We
And
got
then we end
futures.
the show with some
there's,
weird
there's
shit.
crudeness and then there's realism. Everybody faps.
Well, we're pretty crude. We were sluts against Cecil for a week.
Is that going to
Yeah.
be the name of your autobiography?
Everybody
Everybody
faps.
laughs.
The Miranda story.
It's an audiobook.
It'll be like a picture book for like kids going through puberty.
An audiobook.
Exactly.
It'll be voiced by Morgan
Ew.
Freeman. For
Yeah.
sure.
Ew. Okay, what do we got on tap today?
Hey, well, yeah, what's the first on?
It's funny that what we just said kind of ties into what I wanted to talk about.
Go ahead.
I'm so tired of seeing these articles posted, and the article title is literally just top 10 reasons why you should read this article. If you don't want to die, you should read this. Like, just so much clickbait going on these days. All anybody posts all over social media and everything is like,
I feel like things like that started on the internet as like sort of a joke, sort of like
Yeah.
ironic, like, hey, look how stupid people think the internet people are.
mhm.
But now that so many people are on Facebook and Twitter that they don't realize that it's like ironic and it's
You know what?
it's like a lucrative business
yeah.
now.
Well, the biggest thing is like, literally, I think that those articles exist because of scrolling. You're just constantly scrolling, skimming through everything.
You see something catchy.
Nobody
oh,
like
that's
slowly goes through and looks at every single post or anything like that. You just
Oh, I
scroll.
do.
So when you see a title that grabs your eye, or like you see a picture that grabs your eye, that's what that's all about. Like,
Right.
It's to get the short attention span. People.
Well, and there's nothing wrong with trying to grab people's attention. It's just the people that only read the headlines and then like share it and think they know everything about what's in the article based on
Yeah.
only reading the headline.
I shared a Rickroll the other day, and have you guys heard?
You're the worst kind of person.
have you guys heard about Pokemon Go yet?
Yeah, the
Sure.
cell phone
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, well, it was a fake article saying that Pokemon Go isn't going to happen anymore, and then you clicked it and it rickrolled you. So many people on my friends list just read the title and didn't click it. They thought it was legit and were like, "Oh my god, did you hear about Pokemon Go? I'm so upset." It's like that was a rickroll.
See, like I would probably scroll past that because I don't know. In my daily life, that is the most irrelevant shit.
Pokemon's always relevant.
It's
Pokemon is
so
always
irrelevant
relevant.
to
Dude,
my
there's going to
life.
be something around by. I'm peacing. Sorry, there's a Pokemon outside. Gotta leave class.
I am waiting for people to end up stranded in back alleyways because there was a Charizard there. or
There's going to be
something.
so many rapes.
So
Because
it's
someone's
weird.
someone's going to
God.
hack it
So that
and say
was
there's a Charizard, and then penis.
So, could you explain the
Like
nature of
most
the
great
game itself?
things.
What is different about this game than other Pokemon games?
You-
I don't even get the premise
You
of the game.
leave the
like,
house.
Yeah.
What, like,
There's,
explain it. How
I'll
does it
tell
work?
you, like, Pokemon will be around. Like, you're going to have to, like, literally go walk around and find those fuckers.
Oh yeah, people
you
love
actually have to
doing-
be within the proximity
People
of this
love
imaginary
interacting.
thing.
People love that. Remember how
Yeah.
good Wii Fit was? Oh yeah. People love to interact with their video
Well,
games.
Wii,
More.
Wii in general. Like I got, I remember I had Wii, which I didn't ask for, but I got Wii one.
Same.
year.
Same.
And
Thanks,
then,
Mom.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Mom got me a gaming system. It's
Literally
Wii.
everybody.
What a
That's how
scumbag.
everybody got a Wii.
What a deadbeat
And
mom.
then, and one of the games I got was The Force Unleashed, the Star Wars game.
Fantastic.
I remember sitting in my lazy boy playing Wii with the lightsaber.
Were you totally like the Star Wars kid? Do you guys remember that video?
Like,
Actually, I was watching those videos about a week ago, all the famous YouTube people, and I read an article about that guy. No, it made him a better person.
I remember being in like middle school and we had an anti-bullying assembly and they showed us that video and everybody was just laughing the entire time and it totally defeated the purpose of the
I remember-
assembly in the first
I
place.
remember
That guy was
being-
a schmuck.
I remember being in
He's got a pretty good
anti-bullying.
job now.
there was an anti-bullying thing in my high school. I think it was in like grade 10 or 11, and I remember the talk, like the speaker talking about like reasons why you should respect everybody and not bully and everything. I remember me and my buddy in the background just like, look at this fucking guy, just so ironic.
Just
that
in the
guy,
background doing the jerk off motion.
yeah,
like,
the guy telling us not to bully just happens to be like the biggest nerd. And everybody just hates him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, remember those assemblies in high school? I had another one where a lady came in talking about like good careers and stuff like that, like money. And she started it by burning a $20 bill. And all of us were like, you immediately lost my interest. Like, fuck you, lady.
Yeah,
Like,
we had really weird ones. Like I think everybody in my school was a bunch of women, no offense,
you
bunch of
let me just examine
bunch of
that.
pussies.
You think everyone in your high school was just a bunch of women.
I don't know
So-
if you're using that as a derogatory
That
term
sounds awesome.
or if
No,
it
were
was
there
like
just
7-1.
that, yeah, were there that many females? in
No,
your
it was
school?
like your average 50-50. Just everyone was a bunch of pussies.
Oh, okay.
Like after the Olympics, I think it was the Winter Olympics. I don't know. It was like a
Could have
couple,
been the summer.
No, it was winter because there was like hockey and shit. It was a couple of them ago.
Was it Torino?
Could have been. I don't know. But we were young, and they had like, you know how they had those like dividing walls in the gym,
Yeah.
and they could like
The big
project shit on there.
curtains, yeah.
Yeah. So they drew up those down, and they projected like highlights of some of the Olympic games and stuff.
Mhm.
And we did shit that year. We got like no medals, except in hockey, which we did good in. But everything
Yeah.
else we just blew.
Wait, hockey? What?
So they,
Wait, we did good in hockey that year?
yeah,
So it was probably
that
Salt
was
Lake
the
City
joke.
then.
okay. It doesn't matter. It's not important to the story.
Details!
Anyways, they did this whole assembly to show us like that it's okay to lose sometimes.
No, it's
and, like,
not.
and like it's not
That's the
important
saddest thing.
because everyone was so upset that like we kept losing in the Olympics, and it's like, what? Who cares? Like it's just sports. People got way crazy about it, and
Like maybe there was just one kid that a teacher found out about that. He went home and every time Canada lost,
cut
his
himself.
dad
Why?
beat him or something.
Or he
why
cut 'em.
take away from learning to just have one assembly for one kid? Why not just
Who
let
gives
us
a
learn?
shit about learning?
That's right.
That's fair.
Party on.
And that's why I
Party
support
on,
bullying.
Garth, party.
Does anybody actually have their Halloween costume together yet? Because that reminds me, I'm supposed to be
Oh, that's what I was going to be doing today, too.
I'm supposed to
My
be-
backup
Yeah.
costume.
like my boyfriend and I are supposed to be Wayne and Garth, but like we have not done any shopping.
Good costume.
Is
My-
it
just-
weird? Like, is it? I mean this as a compliment when I say that you already look pretty much like Garth. Like,
No,
I've
I
told you this
appreciate
before.
that,
Like,
yeah.
With the
I
hair.
think you just
When I
need
wear my
like,
glasses.
yeah, get the glasses, and then if you had like
Tease the
bangs,
hair
yeah, if you had
Just
bangs,
tease it a
and
little
tease
the
a little
jeans and the Converse
bit.
shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're already pretty much Garth
I'm
Algar.
pretty much there, yeah.
Are you a man?
No, it's funny you say
Yeah,
that
hold on.
because my
I'll just
boyfriend's
ask
like
you.
best friend has started this thing like hashtag Myranda has a penis 2K16.
So you only have a dick this year.
Yeah, just this year.
Or
It's
next
only
year,
gonna
I
be
guess.
for a year, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna chop it
Well, that's
off.
a very topical thing to do now. Just like swap your genders in and out.
Whoa.
It's just a thing you can do now.
No, that is.
Yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner.
I don't think it's like the hot thing to do this
Nah.
year.
I
Like-
think
Yeah, I
it's
know
like
it is.
I think it's the acceptable thing to do.
No,
Like
being a tranny is the new thing for this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if
The
I
next
agree with you on that
election,
one, man.
like whoever,
I don't think I'm gonna get in on this, Pat.
Yeah,
4 years from now, we're gonna have another election, and we're gonna have the first transsexual candidate.
No,
Yo,
we
I
still need
support that.
we still need a female.
Yeah,
Like Hillary's gonna win it this
Oh, and
year.
back to the pussies thing. I am totally all about. Can we please swap that out with testicles because testicles are extremely sensitive, and pussies can bleed for a week and not die. So when we're talking about something weak, we should say testicles.
Let's not get into this. This will take up our whole show just
Let's
talking
just,
about
I
let's
don't
just
think-
point out that
I
the
don't
shit
think
just got real.
pussy. I don't think pussy is talking about vaginas. I think it's talking about cats because cats are afraid of everything, and pussy cat
Not
is.
necessarily.
Valid.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Let's just go with that and move on.
That's how I always pictured. If you call somebody a pussy, it's not necessarily a woman thing. It's just
You're a
like,
scaredy cat.
You
Yeah.
you did first say that everybody at your school was a bunch of
women.
women.
Well, that's
You
because
started with women.
That's because let me
Sorry to throw you
justify.
under the bus.
That's
And
Forget
that's
about
women
that,
with a
everyone.
Y, thank you.
That's because I've been saying pussies too much, and I just wanted to change up my vocab a little bit
to make
so
it more offensive.
That's right. So I swapped it out for woman. All right.
Yeah, all right.
You're
That
being a
makes
bit of a
sense.
woman.
Makes sense to me.
but it was spelled with a Y.
This
right.
all
So
stemmed from clickbait as a conversation
Oh yeah,
topic.
clickbait. That's what we were talking about.
Go
I,
ahead.
I
But
actually
we-
click those articles.
But
I'm
we
not
all
gonna
brought
lie.
up pretty good points in that.
'Cause I
And
think
the
they're-
Caitlyn Jenner thing is one of the things. Because how many articles when that first happened? How many articles out there were just like,
It
Caitlyn
was,
Jenner did what? And you just have to read the article to find out. Like,
it was the biggest non-news news for so long.
That seems to be
that
a
I
recurring-
didn't care about.
a recurring topic on our show is there's so much news that just isn't worth it. It's not relevant. It's just because people
Like, who gives
That's
a
Hollywood.
shit about
Yeah.
Bieber's dick? Really?
Cecil fucking the lion. Fuck him.
Hey, do you
want to
see Bieber's dick?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
pull it up. I
want
want
to
to see it because
Bieber's
I haven't
dick.
seen
I'll
it.
see if I can pull it up on these
There
computers.
is more clickbait going around talking about Justin Bieber's huge schlong. And debating whether it was like,
Maybe,
right
yeah.
after sex. Like, is it real? Is this an honest
Well, I don't-
penis? That's the question. So we're gonna have to just look at it.
You
is
know
the
what?
thing.
Regardless of whether or not it isn't a quote honest penis, even
Hmm.
Talking about this.
Yeah, yeah, we're
E-
talking about this.
even if it is,
Hey,
you
stop
know,
trying to be all PC on us, okay? We're going to talk about some penis dick.
Some
Justin-
penis dick.
Some local,
opposed to,
some non-penis
We're
dick.
gonna talk about some cock dick.
even if it isn't honest. I mean,
Don't listen to this episode, Mom.
this,
This one goes out to Eric's mom.
the size only matters when it's erect, anyways. Like, how many guys out there? It's like,
Did you find it?
I can see what Mick is looking at right now, and just, you know what?
That's not the picture I saw.
I just want to go out there and say there's no good way to take or send a dick pic. If you're thinking about doing it, don't do it, because your girl's gonna look at it and she's gonna say, "Oh, that's so hot," but she's looking at me like, "Great." Like,
I will
what
argue.
am I?
I will argue
I disagree.
that
Oh,
in the
okay.
show
I'm gonna
Blue
be that
Mountain
guy. I was gonna
State,
say that whole episode of
Blue Mountain
State
State
about
had
it.
a whole episode about the proper way to send
To make
a
it
dickie.
personal.
Make it personal. Make it real intimate, and think about her when
Yeah.
you take it, because they can see that.
Have you guys
back.
seen
Oh,
that
you're
Rooster
thinking
Teeth
of me.
video, Shaft Shots?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I wish
it's
that
a
was a
fake
thing.
ad about an app that helps you take like personalized dick pics,
Yeah, they have like filters that like make your
or
bic
like
digger.
measurements that you can add,
Your
like
Bic
Eiffel
digger.
Tower.
Did I say my bic digger?
Your Bic
You did.
digger.
Oh, damn. I meant my dick bigger. Damn.
I have a buddy who he just as a joke he'll take pictures of his dick on Snapchat and then like draw faces on them. and
That's,
shit.
that's funny. That's cool.
I've got one of those.
I want to
before.
buy Terry little hats. I saw those online. I was like,
I
oh, that's
won't lie. I've also done pictures and done it up. Too,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
that's
Make it the nose.
I'm definitely thinking of you as a different person right now. Yeah, I've never done the old shaft shot thing.
No.
Bullshit. Everyone has.
Not like
everybody's taking a nude picture. Whether or not they've sent it is a different thing, but everybody's taken one just to be like, okay,
Well, because
so
the
that's
camera
what
adds
I
10
look
pounds,
like.
so everybody's
I
curious.
don't think that's true necessarily. I don't think everybody's taking a nude picture.
Who has?
I think in this day and age,
Okay,
the numbers
everybody in
getting
our
higher.
generation.
The numbers getting higher for sure. I
Like,
don't think
you can't-
everybody has.
You
but-
can't deny that everybody's been naked, but I don't think it's valid to say that everybody is
everybody's
taking
been,
a picture
everybody's
of
been
themselves.
naked and everybody's taking a picture.
That's a very
Therefore-
Sorry,
specific-
everyone who touches themselves. For those Amish who don't, they haven't taken a picture. But for everyone who enjoys stuff,
Everybody, I think, has seen a nude picture. Everybody has obviously been naked themselves, but I don't believe everybody has wanted to photograph themselves naked.
Man, I see nude pics like coming up on Facebook and stuff. Like,
actually,
There's a lot of
it's
people.
not nowhere is safe anymore.
There's a lot of people who are incredibly insecure and wouldn't even think of taking a picture of themselves.
Sometimes it's the insecure ones that take the picture because they want to see like what does this look like
Yeah,
to the outside
definitely.
and you
world.
send it to everyone for
yeah,
feedback.
accidental forward.
Constructive criticism.
Rate 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
Well, that's the best part of that BMS episode is that Sammy every morning wakes up and takes a picture.
Yep,
of
sends
his
it to everyone on his
dick and
list.
sends it to everybody
And
on his
Alex
contact
like, oh,
list.
Apparently,
Morning,
I really
morning,
need to
Sam.
start watching the show.
It's so good. The show Blue Mountain State
Is it on Netflix?
yeah.
yes.
I watch it like once a month. I watch those.
It,
all three
it was only on for
seasons.
3 seasons and it got canceled. Rumor is there's making a movie right
Well,
now.
they didn't get canceled. Just you can't. They followed that recruiting class, and you only have 4 years. So everyone,
Yeah.
So Thad and all them would be gone. But
Mhm.
the rumor is that there would be. Well, it's been a rumor for a while, but they are going to make a movie. It was crowdfunded, and they
Yeah.
achieved their goal. So
I don't know
potentially,
when the date for that movie release is.
I
but,
don't. I don't even know. Like, to be honest, I don't know if it'll actually come to fruition and be a thing. But
yeah. It
Going
was,
off of that and going back to
Rumors.
clickbait, an article that I just read the headline, didn't click on it because I didn't have time.
Ooh.
Is there actually going to be a Super Troopers 2?
yes.
yeah, yeah.
They did Kickstarter, got way more money than they wanted or needed, and so they're making it huge.
I am
They're
so
doing
stoked.
so good.
I friggin' love
that
that.
is that a Netflix original or
Super-
I just
don't
have
know.
a physical copy of it.
I
Cause
don't think so.
I don't know who they're doing it through. Maybe they're just doing it because Broken Lizard is the production company behind Super
Right on.
Troopers and.
Maybe
Beer
we should
Fest
write
and all
to
those.
Mr. Ramsey and tell him to
Oh my
produce
god.
it.
Can you imagine, like, you guys, and I don't want guests every week, you guys get Super Troopers.
That'd be
Oh
pretty
my
dope.
god, that would be amazing. That would be
Okay,
the best
we
episode ever.
want guests. We just don't want like you guests.
And not every week. We can't. We deal with you enough. We
Yeah.
don't
I
need to do
know.
that extra time. And
I
oh
talk
my
so much
god.
shit.
Well,
I'm
the important
sorry.
thing to remember, like our first guest last week
We've
was
had bad
Casey,
experiences.
and Casey was a good guest, but I feel like our topic for that episode left him out a little bit. So I think going forward, that would be
Well,
something we
I
could
wasn't
remember. is
planning
just
to have a
involve
guest.
everybody.
It was a
just-
poor fit because he didn't have anything to talk about.
Yeah,
He's
our topic
never-
our
See,
topic last week
this
was Star
week would've
Wars,
been
and he had
perfect.
never seen Star
Oh
Wars.
no.
So
How can you have
that
never
was
seen
hard.
Star
He
Wars?
did participate
I
in the
know.
conversation a little, and he had some things to say,
Literally.
but
I actually knew a girl in like grade school, and I was like so obsessed with Britney Spears, obviously.
I'm still in.
Oh.
Brittany's a fucking
Yeah.
babe.
yeah, she is. Give me more.
I don't know why that's okay. You have to be
Give me-
Britney Spears
give
for
me
Halloween.
more.
I don't know
Give me
why,
I'm not
but
gonna
like
be
you
Britney
have to
Spears.
be give me more Britney Spears.
I'm not gonna be a
like
girl for the
wearing a
third
wo-
year in a row.
You
Okay.
You have to have the
monkey.
sexy ass
Yeah,
like
okay.
fishnets
Not in a
and
row, but
shorts
I
Are you,
have
are you
2
calling
years.
women monkeys, Wes?
No.
No. Okay.
So is that racist or sexist?
That would be sexist.
I don't
want
wanna
to
get into that.
About a certain race of women.
Yeah, if you were to mention the woman who had
Well,
some
some
sort of,
women are black. Okay.
I wasn't
So
gonna go
you
there,
just
but he
made a
went
racist
there.
statement.
He went there.
Congratulations.
How is that a racist statement? Some women are black.
No,
That's not
no.
racist.
He's comparing them to monkeys.
No,
You're
I'm
comparing
not.
them to monkeys.
You did.
Wow,
You did.
racist.
Not
Okay,
even close.
This got way off
Okay, we
topic.
definitely don't need to have racist guests.
This
on
is
here.
amazing.
I am the least racist person in the world.
Wow, you want to bet? Want to have a competition? I'm
Sitting
kidding.
here
Let's not
watching
get
these
into that.
three just go off is amazing. I'm enjoying the shit out of this.
You know what my biggest fear is?
Go ahead.
Spiders?
It's a
Loneliness?
tie. It's a tie. I don't go camping anymore because I'm scared I'm gonna meet Sasquatch. That's a legitimate fear of mine. And my tied for first biggest fear is like this is a serious one. Open water. I don't like going out like on boats and stuff like
Sharks?
that.
That's fair.
Just
Drowning?
open water, just a little bit of drowning, a little bit of sharks. Well, even lakes, like even on a lake or something like that. I
Really?
just don't like being out there.
That's fair.
Like-
it makes me really uncomfortable
I
being
totally
on the
get
water
that.
like that.
I don't like boats
Like-
either.
Really?
I didn't know if that was a common thing or not. I've never really talked about
Well,
it. But
I
think-
would rather be burned alive than drown or
I can
anything. I'm a great
sympathize with you, but I
swimmer,
don't agree. I love open water. When I was a kid, we'd go canoeing,
Yeah.
and I would be the first to jump out of the boat and just start
I'll
swimming.
tell you what. I like being in the boat. I like boating around. Maybe even like
Being on a boat's
water,
even scarier.
like water tubing or something. But I don't like being just like swimming when there's like you can't feel the bottom.
yeah,
Oh, I
well,
love it.
I agree with that too.
I
I
love
don't
that
like that
stuff.
And
at
as
all.
far as boats go, unless it's like a big boat, I won't even go in it. Like canoes, stuff like that.
Oh, have you ever been
not-
paddle boating? It's such a
Titanic,
good leg
bro.
workout.
No, I haven't.
I like kayaking. I went kayaking for like the first time in like 10 years. This
See,
summer.
that's
I
like
liked
that's
it
like the
again.
number one. That's like don't go
You're
there.
basically
like,
in the
yeah,
water.
You're in a boat, barely above the
But
water.
where
I
we
don't want to
went-
do kayaking just
where
because I
we
feel like it'd
went-
be uncomfortable.
The little like channel we kayaked in though was like only maybe like 8 feet deep. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
This kayak, was it fun? I've always wanted to kayak. Haven't got the chance.
Yeah,
I've
it's
canoed,
good.
but I feel like it's not the same.
It's okay. It's a lot of
It's
work.
just okay.
whitewater rafting.
You're complaining about
seems
the
stupid to me.
work. That sounds so much fun.
It seems like stupid shit white people do. Like,
What? Whitewater
Whitewater
rafting?
rafting.
Hello, I'm a white person.
Yeah, me too. I think it's stupid.
You are very white.
White
I
people
just think
do
it's a
stupid
stupid thing.
things because they can get away with them, which is
Okay,
not
okay,
right.
now we're
but
bringing it
it's
back to
true.
race.
All of us in here though.
Jesus Christ.
Who would whitewater raft? I would.
Not me. Nope.
I wouldn't.
You're okay. The
Yeah,
possibility.
I
is-
have the worst
I mean,
luck. I would be the one to crack my head
Oh,
and
I
yeah.
be
have
like
shitty
a
luck too, but
vegetable
that's
for the rest
part
of
of
my
the
life.
fun. It's
part
the
of the fun is
risk.
almost
What?
dying.
It's
What?
the risk.
I'd rather skydive
If
the
you
than
want to
adrenaline
risk, you
rush.
have sex on a rooftop.
Okay.
or a hot tub.
Heyo. That's why they call it a hot tub.
Let's not go there again, guys.
Hot tub was
Sorry,
actually
Eric's mom.
Mick.
ahead.
Just so you know, hot tub was actually my nickname at one point.
Yeah, it was.
Just as a larger gentleman, I thought that was a good joke to make. It wasn't actually just a joke.
I'm gonna start calling you that.
That'll be
now.
that'll be.
It definitely was.
That's
Yeah.
It wasn't. I just thought of it, but that would be a
Okay.
great stripper name. Hot tub.
Oh my god.
No, it would not.
No, it wouldn't.
Have you ever been to a strip club?
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
boyfriend
Never-
refuses
never to
to
see
go to a
dudes,
strip
though.
club with me.
That's like a Wednesday stripper name.
No,
Yeah,
but just,
yeah, that's the morning shift. Girl.
Like a,
no, just picture you're there, and then this lady that you haven't seen this chick yet, and here comes the sensual hot tub. Would you Fucking want to look at that.
Sensual hot tub. This is like Wednesday, like 1 p.m.
Yeah,
Like she just
you're eating your lunch on your lunch break.
yeah, she
work,
just brought
you
the kids
head
back
in.
to school
We
after
should do
lunch.
that one day. Let's go to Roxanne's
Yeah.
for lunch.
She
Can
got
we actually?
C-section scars all over her, cigarette burns on her fingertips.
Yo, I
You
would
wanna
be,
go out
I would
back,
be
hon?
hooting and hollering and being you go girl, and
$20 hot tubs tonight. Let's go.
I would be all up in that. For
Between
sure.
packs of cigarettes.
Miranda, that's exactly why I don't want to go with you. Because
I'm belligerent?
you're just gonna be the most belligerent, like obnoxious person there. Hey, take your shirt off. hey, hot tub, take
Hey.
your shirt off.
I like boobs, all right.
Who
At
doesn't?
1 p.m.,
Who
just
doesn't?
wasted eating a sausage at
See,
the strip
you
club.
know,
I got incredibly belligerent on homecoming. I have a funny story about this. We went
Were
to
you one of those people who did the naked mile?
no, but I know some of the guys that were doing naked miles. We were in a apartment building, top floor, penthouse.
Did you jump down the trash chute?
I pissed down the trash chute. Didn't jump down it.
Classy.
you just throw a TV out the window.
Let me tell my story, okay? Hey, this is my book. Cool. Never mind. Off topic. So we were at this penthouse on homecoming, and I had some buddies from home that don't live around here, but they were just here to party for the weekend. And we were having a good time. We were all very, very drunk. And we get up to the roof. We're on the big patio now. It's like this big, like bigger than the studio patio.
Yeah.
And everyone's out there just drinking. Buddy gave me some firecrackers. We're throwing those off the roof. That sort of started off the whole night of just throwing things off the roof.
Did you throw a small child off the roof?
No people fell off the roof.
What?
But the worst, let me tell you the worst thing that fell off this roof, okay? So
Your
my
pride?
buddy Dan, well
It was
that
definitely a turd. Someone
my
definitely
pride
shit.
my pride actually wasn't hurt by this. I didn't do this necessarily, but my buddy Dan, he's a crazy fucker. I'll bring him in here one day. We had to go to the bathroom, and there was the line in the bathroom was crazy. And when we actually got there, toilet was overfilled, like spilling onto the floor. The
So hot.
the tub had like shit and puke all in it. It was just a war zone. So on the way back to the balcony,
Somebody definitely took a
we
dookie off
both
this balcony.
we both have like a full bladder of piss inside of us. And as we're walking back to the balcony, I see an empty 2-liter bottle of Coke next to us. I'm like, okay, let's take this at the balcony. We'll sneak a piss into the bottle, throw it out, and it's all good. So my buddy Dan takes it. He pisses in it. He just about fills it up, too. He's got like a lot of piss. Like he gets to the label, and I don't want to put my dick in there and start pissing. So I'm like, Dan,
So you didn't actually grab the bottle?
I didn't.
You're lucky. Pissing in the bottle is the worst. It's all warm after. It's disgusting.
I
Never
didn't.
do it.
I never touched the bottle once piss was in it.
You're lucky.
So I'm like, okay, Dan,
Ugh.
just throw that out, Dan. Whatever.
You wouldn't do that, Miranda?
He
No, I wouldn't. Mostly
Hold on.
because just having had to go to the doctors and just pee in a cup is
Hold on.
difficult when you're a woman.
hold on.
Go ahead.
He didn't throw the bottle out like I told him to, because we lost the cat.
Oh, no.
He definitely threw it off the roof.
We lost the cat. He didn't throw it off the roof.
Oh, what kind of?
He
Somebody
poured it
drank
off
it, I
the roof.
swear.
Oh, that's.
He
that's-
poured it
that's
off the roof onto 4 people that were on street level. There were 4 people on homecoming around 11:30 p.m. that got a
Shout
golden
out
shower.
to you.
Is this your apology right now?
It's on behalf of Dan and everybody else that I brought to that party. I'm sorry that
Do
you
you
got
think
pissed
they
on.
knew it was piss? They probably thought it was beer or something.
Well, it hit
You wouldn't
them.
know it was
It
piss.
hit them and they scattered like ants. They
So-
dropped their purses and they ran home.
Aw.
Not only did they get a golden shower on homecoming,
Yeah.
they got a high velocity golden shower.
13 stories up, piss all over them.
Wow, do you think that's maximum velocity at that point for piss? I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, that's it.
Golden
feel
hot,
like
golden
I
shower.
wanna, I want to go on like a MythBusters and like pour piss off the CN Tower.
Mythbusters is done, man.
I know they got canceled.
Sad news.
Why? Does anybody know why? Just
Nobody's watching
it's
anymore.
a dead horse. They're
They
just-
they've had their feet sort of in the door of all these online entities. Also, like they have tested is their website that they do like a lot of
Adam
MythBusters
Savage
like
has a
things.
sweet podcast as well.
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't think they need MythBusters anymore, and they both were just sort of like, yeah, nobody's watching on TV. Might as well just
Well, that and
do
they
something
couldn't.
new.
They're tough to. They wouldn't really get insurance. Nobody would insure them because they do crazy shit.
Yeah,
so they
that's fair.
couldn't do half the stuff they wanted to do. So, just got
So they're
voted
just
to
gonna go do it at home.
Exactly.
I don't know if the insurance necessarily is. I think just nobody's watching on TV. Everybody's just
well,
watching
back to
reruns.
Today, terrestrial television is dying, right?
Everybody's listening to their
You're
podcast
gonna
and their
be more
YouTube.
successful on Netflix.
Yeah, wait 20 years, and then all the people that watch it right now will fucking beg for them to come back on Netflix, just like everything else.
They could do
When shows end, let them fucking end, man. I'm just so tired of this. Fucking Fuller House drives me crazy.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, that's going on Netflix. Fuller
Girl
House.
Meets World.
Girl Meets
It
World.
wasn't
which
actually bad. I watched an episode. It's not
Oh, of
terrible.
course.
fucking people started talking about Girl Meets World and they went crazy for, oh my god, nostalgia, oh my god, but then they missed when it actually got released. Like, it happened and everybody was still talking about it like as if it was this great thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody actually watched it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure like so few people watched it. It just went without like any recognition. It happened and then it was gone.
The
and
one
then,
episode I watched happened to be probably the saddest episode. Some old lady died,
Oh, spoiler alert.
and then
I'm not gonna watch it. I don't care.
Corey calls up Mr. Feeney, obviously because he's old as shit.
Feeney
Mr.
is old.
Feeney.
And he,
That is the person's name.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Mr. Feeney?
Mr.
Yeah.
Feeney.
What the
He's the
fuck?
teacher.
Yeah, the Fiendster, man. You never watched Boy Meets World?
Feeney.
No, I didn't watch that shit.
Oh man, you're like.
Dude.
I don't even know what the
sucks.
hell it is.
Dude, that was the show.
what
Back
the
in
hell
the
is it
day.
about?
It's about a boy who meets world. Hello.
It's just the
It's
life.
pretty
of,
big deal.
It's like day-to-day life.
you
of this kid
literally
in high
follow
school.
this kid throughout his whole life.
It's Saved by the Bell, but with a smaller group and more
I've-
more
I've-
tragic shit happens.
And it's like they
I've never
filmed it all
seen
in real
Saved by the
time too.
Bell.
Like
what the
like
fuck?
you actually saw this actor grow up pretty much.
yeah, like who is it? Ben Savage?
Yep.
You like he starts the show when he's like 12, and then the last season he's like in his mid 20s. Like they actually
done
like
college.
yeah,
Going off to join the Peace Corps.
yeah. Like it's the
That's
same cast of actors for like from.
It's
youth-
like Boyhood, but back in the day.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
back to what I was saying.
Boyhood. I didn't
Feeney
fucking watch
answers
that
the
shit
phone
either.
saying, "I'm still alive," and I was like, "No," because the only time he calls him is like to make sure like he's not dead. That's awful.
Uh,
Kind of like the Tuesdays with Maury shit.
yeah.
Feeney's old as balls now too.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
back full circle. Back
Okay.
to dick pics.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Just because I said old
My
as
favorite
balls, so I
topic.
just had one thing. Just like an interesting thought
That
that like
Dick.
the idea of
Jesus
the
Christ.
idea of dick pics and the reason you send them is supposed to be like, hey, like this is sexual. This is supposed to be like I'm doing you a favor. Like, hey, check out my junk. Like that's
You
the
are
thought
honored
process
to
behind
the
it.
see it.
opposite
Like
of
that's
a favor.
yeah, like
you
like,
want this?
yeah, like you want this.
Embrace it.
That's the thought process behind it. But like, if you move down, if you take your picture like a couple inches lower,
Nope.
the
ruined.
balls are so
Ruined.
offensive. Like if you send somebody a picture of your balls, it's an insult. You're saying, "Hey, fuck you. These are my balls."
You know what's
like,
funny though?
lick 'em.
And it gets lower. The lower you get, the more you hate them. Like your taint. If somebody sends me a picture of their taint, I'm just never talking to that guy again. That guy hates my guts.
You know what's hilarious?
And the worst of the worst is if you get a fucking asshole picture. That guy must hate you
Is
more
that
than
figure-
anybody
Good old
else.
brown eye.
Is that better
Yeah.
than the middle finger emoji that they just added?
Yeah,
Oh, there are
I'd
some
rather send
great
somebody a picture of my
emojis.
butthole
Well, yeah.
to show them how much I hate
I
I
have
won't be
used-
happy until there's a butthole emoji.
it's just it's that little star when
I
you
have
just
used
go
that
on the
taco
keyboard.
out of context so many times already.
That's
I just
funny.
wanted to say that, like the higher the picture is taken, the more complimentary it is.
I think it depends on the person though,
If you take it too high, though, then it's just like
because I think balls are kind of funny. Like if
Well, it
somebody just sent
depends
me
what you're
balls,
going for. It depends what
Yeah.
you're going for.
Like-
if you can like with Snapchat, you can draw it on it. You can style them up and make it funny.
Yeah, you could do like a little face out of it.
I've
like
done
you
that
said.
in my apartment building, in
Thank
my
you, Santa
shower, I
Claus.
didn't have a shower head for the longest time, so
Yeah.
it just looked like a metal shaft with like a round bit on the
Stuck it in
end.
your butt, didn't you?
No, I didn't stick it in my butt, but it looked like a metal dick coming out of the
stuck it up
wall.
Dan's butt.
And like when I
that's
turned the
weird.
shower on, it's just one stream of water that came out. It looked like a dick. So instead of trying to buy like a shower head to put on it, I definitely wanted to buy truck nuts to just like put on
oh,
it
nice.
to give it the
Yeah.
give it the cojones.
I guess you're right though. Like balls could be funny
They're
or
funny.
insulting. Like they could go either way. Like fuck you, these are my balls, or like hey dude, look,
But they're
my
never
balls.
very
But they're not
sexual.
erotic.
No,
at
they're
all.
not sexual at all.
No.
They're the least erotic part of your body.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because you kind of need it to
Exactly.
shag.
The
Like
most.
that's where the whole reason behind sex comes from.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need them to shag. You need them to reproduce. You can
Yeah.
get it on without
Well,
balls.
but
You-
the
yeah,
whole
there are dudes with that balls.
arguably,
that
anyways,
have
the whole
sex.
reason behind
Oh, I
sex
just
is
mean
to
like the
reproduce.
whole
You'll just be shooting
the whole
blanks
dick ball
if you
combo is
shoot.
sort of
Dick ball.
gross.
Dick ball podcast.
yeah. Fuck 3 P's in a podcast. We're now the dick ball hour.
You could be 3 balls in a
Dick
set
ball
of,
hour.
of
Where are you going with
reproductive
this, Miranda?
organs. Yeah. So
Anything
ice
you want to get
cream.
off your chest?
The extra testicle. That's what we'll call this.
The extra.
The extra testicle. That'll be the name of our podcast.
Dun, dun, dun.
Instead of a finger can just be a dick with a little light on the end.
Hey, but that's insulting to people that only have 2 testicles. It's not inclusive.
Weirdos.
we don't include everybody in
Have
our
you
podcast.
guys ever
Yeah.
seen the movie Fubar?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So my younger brother's never seen it before, so we were all watching it last night, and I just wanted to say I love that movie, and I hope you guys appreciate it
I
as
haven't
well.
seen that movie either.
Oh my
Eric,
god, Eric.
What the fuck? You live under a rock.
Yeah, that's true. I just like saying FUBAR. I think it's like a good like.
Fuba.
Do you know what it stands for?
Fucked up
Fucked
beyond
up.
all recognition.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, whenever you mess something up, you're like, oh man,
The only thing I remember from Fubar is turn down the suck, turn up the good.
I suggest you pick up a different sport, like knitting.
Yeah.
Fucking blows.
Okay. Well, on that note, coming back to crappy movies, my past, crappy podcast.
Dick.
Let's wrap up this crappy podcast.
This was the most like disjointed, back and forth,
I'm sorry.
tangenty.
Hey, but you know what?
episode.
I kind of liked it.
I
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh, well, that's okay.
He didn't. He's still pissed we talked about Bieber's dick.
That's because his mom's gonna listen.
No, I'm not sharing this one on Facebook. I just don't think it was our best material yet. But
Oh.
next
No,
week we'll get
definitely not.
after it.
I think it was all right.
I'm never coming back.
Okay. Well,
You're more
We'll
than
hold you to
welcome
that.
to, but-
All right, never see you again.
all right. Thank you for listening.
Bye.